Yesterday we were solving inequalities, and we found out that we can use the same steps to solve inequalities that we did for equations. Here we'll look at a couple of two steps. We'll start by using our inverse operations, and we'll add 8 to both sides. That leaves me with 5y is less than 20. I'll divide to isolate my variable, and I get y is less than 4. This was a solve and graph question, so I'll find 4 on my number line. It will be the open circle, and I'll shade everything that is less than 4. That means all these values in the shaded area into negative infinity would make that a true statement. On to our second problem. This one requires two inverse operations as well. We'll add 9 to both sides. I get 11x is greater than 22. Dividing by 11. Solution, x is all numbers greater than 2. And we'll see that open circle once again and shading everything in the greater than direction into positive infinity. So far nothing particularly new. Let's look at the third problem. Another opportunity to do a two-step. Let's subtract 4 on both sides. I have negative 3x is less than or equal to 9. Divide by a negative 3. If you recall, when I divide by a negative, I reverse the direction of my inequality. I will then find negative 3 on my number line, this time a solid circle or solid dot because of the equal to symbol, which tells me that negative 3 is also part of my solution set. So this one reminds us of that rule that when you multiply or divide by a negative, you must reverse your inequality symbol. We've solved multi-step inequalities that involve distribution or combining like terms. Let's distribute. You now can see the importance of learning one skill because in math they tend to build and return in another type of problem. I'm now going to add 3 and then divide by 3. X is less than 4. Open circle, shading to the less than. This next problem has a combining of like terms. 8x minus 6x is 2x minus 4. Let's add 4 to both sides, and we'll get 16 is less than 2x. We'll divide by 2, and I get 8 is less than x. But remember, when we write an inequality, we always write the variable first, so x is greater than 8. And we started off our lesson yesterday, we were talking about those relationships. The next problem that I have for you for today involves variables on both sides, which we also encountered with our equations. We're going to subtract 2x on both sides. I get 4x minus 1 is greater than 1. We'll add 1 to both sides, and that will give me 4x is greater than 2. Final step, let's divide, and I'll get x is greater than 2/4, and then I'll simplify that to x is greater than 1/2. So we will encounter fractions from time to time. We're going to do more with the multi-step, and next week we're going to get into our compound inequalities. There are two types, the and the ors, and they'll both be graphed on the same number line. So until we meet up tomorrow, have a good day.